Welcome to Try Paper Play, my friends. I am back 2 videos in a row. Wow, look at that. So, I am here because I did something that I'm so excited about. What's that? Well, I came across a box that was maybe halfway used, or maybe about 3/4 of it was left, maybe half of the 7.5 by 10 envelopes, and it was $2.99. I guess perhaps out of 100, maybe 60 or 70 was in the pack. I don't know, somewhere about there. But it was a good deal, and I just started to work in my head, how can I use it? Until then, I've got some other sizes, but not this size. And of course, paper crafters, crazy folks that we are, I thought, okay, I'm going to get it and figure out something to do with it. Well, I did. 3 things that I'm excited about. So, first I thought, could I make a journal? Too small. Right now, I would have to cut down so many of my lovely papers to do that. I didn't want to do that. So I said, okay. So, what I did first, I created these. And this is basically a pouch. So first, I've got this lovely designed, decorated for the back. I may or may not cover this once I decide if I want to further embellish this. But right now, you're looking at the back of the envelope, right? You're looking at the back. Now at the front, you see I've got the opening right here at the front, right? Well, I decided to alter that. So what did I do? I took this envelope, then I added another one. I folded the first one up like so and attached it like so. This part I placed inside, and that's what I created. So now this is what I have. Pocket, pocket. So one pocket, 2, 3, and then the opening of the first. So at the front is the first one that I folded, right? You saw what I did there. And then the envelope that was not touched, that I attached the first one to, I've got the hole inside to use. Now, at some point, I'm going to further embellish this. I don't know how, but basically, I'm going to use it to just pack it with lovely decorated items and lots of paper fun things to bless a customer with, a giveaway, something, but it's just wonderful. All these lovely pockets. So hopefully you try that. Now for the opening, I could leave it as is. I could turn it inward like so. But I could also do one of the closures at the top with a string and then attach it. I just might do that. Now what I did first, I wanted to do 2 ways of attaching the first envelope to the second. So I sewed all around. So I had my first one and the second one, right? And I sewed all around. because I wanted to see which version I would like the best. So here, I like how it looks on this side. But when I turn it over, I'm not sure I'm liking the stitching around on the back where the pockets are. So then I went in and I used my fiber tack, and actually it wasn't the fiber tack that I used. I used this Premier Craft tool, and I got this from the Glitter Hub, Evelyn, and that's located in Aurora. She's got a lovely store. If you're ever in Aurora, check out the Glitter Hub, and that's where I got that. And so I used it to, and it's just as good as the 3-in-1, and cheaper actually. So I went down the sides, the same thing as when I sewed it, but I like this better because it just seems clean as opposed to this one. I liked how the stitching looked at the back of this one, but when I turn it over, I don't know if I like how that looks so much. So that's the first thing that I did with this envelope, right? Now, here's the second thing that I did. The second thing that I did was put these two together like so, and I basically created this cover, and inside, so when I put it over, I basically just went over about half an inch, about 1 inch, and I sewed on both sides to create a spine look. See that? And inside, like I showed you, see on this side, you see the stitching, and then when you go to the other side, you see the stitching. I don't know if I flipped too quickly. If I did, forgive me, but I just wanted you to see how I did the spine by sewing down both sides. And so I got this look. Now, what I love about this is that, number one, what is it, 10.5? It was such a perfect length that it came out looking so beautiful. I've got the length, and then I've got an extra width. So if I'm to measure it, I've got a 6.5 width by 10.25 pages, but when you, the page itself, the cover is 10.5 by 6. What did I say? By about 6.25. All right. So I am loving this so much. And what I wanted to do with this is to have it, instead of going in and covering all of this, I wanted to get a rustic look. So this is a rustic journal. I did not decorate it or anything, and I don't think I will. I think I wanted to stay as is so that the customer can decorate it themselves. And the cover I will include in the bundle where they can decide what they want to do with the cover, because left up to me, I was thinking maybe I want to stamp it and just put a collage of different stamps. There's so much you can do with this cover. You could leave it by itself. You could just put a title on it. The way in which it is, you can basically do whatever. You can do anything you want on this, because it's plain, right? You can do anything. And so I think I want to leave it so that the customer can just have a good time with it. It's got lots of pages, lots of tuck spots, um, just lots of pretty papers. Now, if the person wants me to decorate it, I can do that. But I'm going to be sending the package so that unless you say otherwise, you're going to be able to just have a good old time decorating this yourself. But it's got so many lovely, lovely opportunities, writing real estate, as we say, for you. And I love the width. It's 6 1/4. Normally my pages are 6 across because I use the 12 by 12 paper pads to create my covers. But this is yummy. I really love it. So that's the second thing that I did, guys. I created this cover. And the next thing that I did was almost the same. Let me take out, I didn't attach this as yet. I did almost the same thing. I placed it together, made one stitch straight down, one stitch straight down, and then I went and I covered the front and the back with lovely wallpaper. You may or may not be able to see the stitching, but I just love it. So I'm so glad. So I did this side first, and then once that was done, whoop, sorry for the shake, I then put on this one, and so that then provided me with, this is a 7.5 by 10.5 cover. And this is gonna be my signature. I still want to add more things to it, but this is gonna be a fashion journal. I've been wanting to create one, and for some reason this I felt was the time. And I've got all these lovely pages already, but I just love this. It is just the perfect size, the perfect fit. I love how it feels, and it's hard not to love it. The color itself of the cover just calls for something elegant to be within the pages, and I love the inside as well. So this is not sewn in as yet, and I still have a few more pages to add to it. But it is so beautiful. I love it. So yes, this is going to be quite a journal. If you're seeing this now and you think you want to consider getting one of these journals, do know that it's first come, first serve. Again, these two are both going to be naked for the most part. I don't think I want to do a whole lot to this because I see this as being something that someone could really have a lot of fun creating in further on their own. So I'll sew in the signature and leave it for someone to have a lot of fun with a lovely package that will come to them. And this one as well, I will not do much more to it so that you can have a lot of fun with the package that will be sent. And if you are interested, I will send you one of these altered envelopes that you can enjoy. All right. So again, I want to thank you. This is my 3 creations. You would never guess that that this came from this, right? How lovely is that? So 3 creations, 3 lovely creations coming from this envelope. Look at that. And actually, I thought of 4, and that is where I basically cut, 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 and then I could use this as a page inside of a journal. So perhaps you've used this size of envelope before and made some lovely creations. Show me what you've done, but you see what I've done with them, and I'm so excited. So thank you guys for checking in. Remember to try paper play. All right, take care. Bye bye.